Good morning, my people. Let's jump right into this. So, the question that I have for you all today is this: does your racial identity equate to poverty, or vice versa? Does poverty equate to your racial identity? The reason why I say this is because I feel as though that when it comes to a lot of minorities, we equate having our struggle equate to our, ethnicity at times. I never forget this. I remember, I'm from New York, of course, but I'm on the outskirts of, New York City, and the suburban areas around New York City. And growing up, I felt as though that we grew up like every other, African American around, or minority around. And of course, we knew that we didn't live in New York City and things like that. But when I went to college, I realized that the people who were from Bronx or Brooklyn or Harlem or some one of the boroughs, they would often say, "Oh man, you guys, the upstate life is different. You guys probably are all rich up there." And I'm like, wait. Oh, you guys think that everyone outside of New York City, outside, is all rich? Like, everyone who lives north of New York City is rich. And it took me a while to understand this. And there were times where I'd be doing things and we were having conversations. Oh, you wouldn't understand. You guys are rich. You guys are outside of the city. You guys don't understand. I'm like, wow. And there was always this thing, like, we would always say, you know what, New York, Westchester is not upstate New York. We don't live upstate. And then we would go this back and forth, and we would have this for a while. But then I came to the realization that, like, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think that we all have different stories. We all have different, experiences. We all have different perspectives on life. And to question someone's blackness or racial identity because the poverty levels different or vary is a mindset that we need to stop doing. We really need to get out of that mindset and saying that the poorer you are, the more you struggle, the more you can relate to someone's racial identity, which is far from the truth. This is why we separate with one another a lot, especially for those of us who, are, the culture, for the people. But when it comes to the poverty level, it's almost like it's a badge of honor to say, you know what, your parents did okay. You're the problem.